a little too personal, and we don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but obviously, you know, you are in, like, your trying to date era and whatever, like, after having your kid, but, like, you and Brandon, were you guys dating, or were you guys, like, did you guys ever actually, like, try to, like, have a relationship, especially after having Onyx, or no?
I definitely did. I mean, even before having Onyx, I definitely tried.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Brandon and I met through Tinder.
Yeah.
It didn't start off as like a dating type of thing. It was more so friends with benefits type of thing.
Yeah.
Which me and him kind of established that like when we first met, and afterwards, like I'm pregnant, obviously, like
Yeah.
everybody wants to be with their fucking baby daddy and make a family type of thing.
Of course.
And I tried. I tried for a very long time, and I just kind of got to a point where I was like, you know, I don't want to sit here and keep trying and
Nothing come from it.
nothing's reciprocated type of thing, which, I mean, Brandon and I co-parent very well. Like,
yeah,
I'm very close with the whole family. Like, Brandon and I can sit and joke and laugh all the fucking time. Like, no animosity or whatever, but I mean, I tried, and I mean, it essentially just didn't happen, so.
Well, you know, I mean, unfortunately, not everyone is meant to be together or, like, have those connections, and, like, you can have a connection, but not something that's strong enough to be able to move forward with, so I just wasn't sure. Like, I knew that you guys kind of, like, tried, I think, but I don't really remember, so that's why I wanted to ask.
I know when I was kind of, like, checked out type of thing, he was like, oh, like,
I'm checked in, and you're like, no!
Like, fuck, man, like, why now type of thing, but, I mean, whatever, I mean, we didn't work out, which was fine.
At least you guys were able to co-parent them well, and, like, I mean, I see you all the time, so it's not, you know, ever, I don't feel like it's ever weird.
No.
You know, like, if anything, it's like you're always invited to everything, you're always coming to everything, and, like, regardless if you guys were together or not, like, that was not even an option, and Roselle and Pedro, I think, and even Ma will vouch for that,
Yeah.
so.
I'm very grateful for all of them, for sure.
Well, what's your favorite thing about, like, being a boy mom? Like, were you excited that you were having a boy versus a girl, or did you care?
Honestly, I thought I was gonna have a girl, but I think deep down I wanted a boy. I have like 5 or 6 fucking sisters.
Yeah, you do.
I have too many sisters, so I think I wanted a boy just to kind of like switch it up type of thing.
Yeah.
I was scared to have a boy because all I know is girls.
Yeah.
But essentially he was literally like the chillest fucking baby ever. He still is for the most part the chillest kid.
He's a busybody right now.
Oh yeah. I mean he's too, like, I mean he has his moments as we all do, but I mean
he's a tattletale right now. He
be tattletale and he be lying. Lying.
We had him over last Monday, and we went to the beach with him, and we got back to the house, and we all had dinner and stuff, and he scraped up against my necklace, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. He starts crying. He goes to his uncle, and he said, BB hurt me. I said, are you fucking kidding me right now? I was like, you are such a tattletale. And Sean's over there, like, with those eyes, like, it's okay. I was like, oh.
Yeah, he does that with my Nana. Like, I'll tell him, like, no. And he does this, like, fake whine cry. It drives me crazy when he does it. And he goes running to my Nana. He's going, Nana, mommy hurt me. Mommy hurt me. And I'm like, no, I didn't put my fucking hands on you, bro. I just fucking told your ass no. Like, what are you talking about? Like, he's gonna get me in trouble. Like, I sent him to school one day, and we get a call from, like, the teachers or something. Ma'am, sorry.
He's telling us that you put your hands on him.
He said mommy hurt me, so you can't
no.
get him today.
You said, well, his TT and Tio are gonna pick him up right now.
Like, mommy didn't put my hands on you. Like, what are we getting at right now? Which he'll get like a little pow sometimes, but
yeah, but whatever.
He be talking about something. Mommy hurt me.
He said, you have to stretch, little boy.
That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
That's so funny.
Good Lord, I can't with him.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is kind of like wrapping up to the end, but I mean, I guess, do you have anything else that you want to talk about, like just being a mom and like being a young mom, like anything that you would really want, I guess, like other either young moms or just women in general would know, like maybe some tips or tricks or just like what your experience was? Or has been, I guess.
For my young single moms, this shit is hard, but you got it. Like, literally, it's hard as fuck. I ain't even gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. It is hard trying to figure out like time with your kid and time with work, and I'm still figuring that out, like currently trying to figure out if I want to work full time and lose time with Onyx, or keep it at part time. And like it's hard, but you'll find a balance eventually, and everything will work out. And I mean, just try not to stress too much. I know it's easier said than done, but
Yeah, I feel like a lot of, especially being younger. I mean, like I said, like it's not like you're in your teens. Like you still are in your early 20s, but I mean, still, even being in your early 20s and like having a kid. I mean, you had him 2 years ago now, and it'll be 3 at the beginning of this year. It's like crazy to see like the change, I'm sure, in like the way that you are and like the things that you think about and stuff versus like before when you weren't a mom. So, I mean, I think you're doing a great job. I think you're a great mom, and you're a great friend, and you're, I don't know, I think that you're doing awesome.
Thanks.
Can't complain.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
All right, well, we're gonna do like a little, pull a card from the We're Not Really Strangers deck. Be my guest.
Just any.
Whatever you want.
I'm scared. What question are you, Lord, are you trying to answer most in your life right now? Kind of just what I want to do with my life. Like, right now I'm doing lashes and waxing and stuff, but I mean, before I had Onyx, I was working 3 jobs. I was a busy
Yeah.
body. And after having him, I'm like kind of bored. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I need to just,
You feel like it's like not enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to
What do you feel like? Which, first of all, I feel like she should be doing nails because she does some banging ass nails. Look at these. Look at these. She did those.
we got the claws
She
out.
did those. I think you'd have fun with it. I think you made a fucking shit ton of money.
See, my thing is, I'm just so scared to just like
do it on other people.
do it.
Why?
I
What's
don't
the
know.
difference? You're doing lashes on other people. Don't be scared.
Comparison is the joy, and
Mhm.
I compare myself, and I feel like I'm not, like.
Yeah, but you have to start somewhere.
I know.
You think
That's my
No.
thing. Like, I need to just fucking rip the band-aid and just fucking do
I
it.
look back at when I first started doing hair, thinking that shit was so cute. I did such a good highlight. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Like, no one told me about nothing back then. It was more of a, this is how you foil, so I can foil, but like toning wise and all of that, it's so different to look back at it, but like, what am I just never gonna do it? You know what I mean? So I think that you should, I think the biggest thing, and I tell that with anybody, do something that you love and that you enjoy and that you don't feel like it's so much of a job, because then you're gonna always like feel good about it. It's not gonna be like, oh, I'm going to work. You know what I mean?
Well, that was my main thing with like enrolling into beauty school, like being around all these people who are in the beauty industry.
Mhm.
I'm like, I want to be able to make my own schedule. I want to be able to, you know, like
Yep.
do things with Onyx that my parents weren't able to do with me because they were stuck at work.
Yep.
So
Same.
that was the main reason why I went to beauty school, and
Have a little bit more freedom.
yeah.
Yeah, and you'll still get that. I mean, there's so many different things
Oh my
you can
God,
do
yeah.
in the beauty industry, but I think it's just like finding your niche and like
Yeah,
what it is that you
literally.
like, what you're good at. So if it's nails, just saying nails, okay, but you're only doing a specific type of nail, or like, I don't know, you just have to be all in with it. I tell you what, if I were to be, I don't even know what I would really be doing if I didn't do hair. I love doing hair still, and I love all the people that I get to meet and stuff. And like, yeah, sometimes it does feel like a job, but like that's anywhere. But for the most part, I enjoy it, and it's like gives me that creative freedom to do what I want and not feel like I'm in a box. But also gives me the freedom to be able to go on vacations and, you know, do whatever. And I mean, you know that we travel a lot, so she watches the dogs and the chickens and the rabbit and all of that now. But yeah, so it's like giving you that freedom, and I think that that's a big thing for you, is like having that with Onyx. And like, I remember my mom, like when I was younger, not being able to be at a lot of stuff present with me, like for like softball or whatever, because she had to work. You know, she was a single mom and you know, so my aunt would have to bring me, or you know, so she missed out on some stuff that I'm sure that she like wishes that she didn't have to. And like, I don't want that for like my kids, and I know that you don't want that
Yeah.
for Onyx. Like, that's a big deal, you know. So you'll figure it out, but I think that you just have to take a step.
Rip the Band-Aid and
Just
fucking do
rip it off. All right, well, I think that was a great episode. Thank you for telling me all your stories and all your things, and I'm glad that you finally were on here. And this is our first time actually recording like a actual visual, so I'm really pumped about that. Yeah, but thank you, and I'm glad that you were here.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.